Hi, West Essex YMCA families. This is Mike Lee, Youth and Family Director of the YMCA. Hope everyone is doing great. Today we are going to be reading a really great story. It's called The Spider and the Beehive. It's one of my favorite folk and fairy tales, and I love reading folk and fairy tales because it always has a moral and a lesson at the end. And it's great to for character education to be able to share those lessons, those life lessons to your kids, however age they are. So let's begin. So, The Spider and the Beehive. Once upon a time, there was a small African village. In it lived a little boy and a tricky spider. The spider thought he was smarter than everybody. The boy had a special talent. He was able to find the biggest, sweetest fruit in all of the jungle. And talent is something that you're really, really good at. One day, the spider was hungry, so he asked the boy, "Will you take me to the best plums?" The boy agreed. They walked deep into the jungle to the boy's favorite plum tree. The spider felt greedy. Greedy means wanting more and more and more. He ate up every single plum and did not share any. Someone who is very greedy does not like to share. He or she wants everything for themselves. The spider rubbed his belly. He said, "Now can you take me to the best bananas?" They walked to the boy's favorite banana tree. The spiders ate up every single banana and did not share any. How do you feel when someone is not sharing with you? His belly was full, but the spider said, "Now, can you take me to the best honey?" The spider and the boy walked farther and farther into the jungle. The spider was getting a really big belly. Then the boy said, "Inside this hive is the most delicious honey in the world." And a hive is where honey comes from, and it's where bees live as well. The spider squeezed into a hole in the hive. He ate up all the sweet golden honey and did not share any. The spider was ready for the next treat, but when he tried to climb out of the hive, he was stuck. His belly had become too big. "Help! Get me out!" he cried. The boy said, You have not been very nice to me. "Goodbye, greedy spider." Then off he went. The spider yelled and yelled, "Help! Help!" But nobody could hear his cries. He was too far from the village. For an entire week, the spider sat in that hive. Then finally, he was able to squeeze out. And from that day on, the spider always shared his fruit with his friends. So you can talk about with your kids, and kids, you can talk about with your parents how sharing is so important. And what was the lesson of the story, The Spider and the Beehive? And why did the spider want more and more and more? And why didn't he want to share? And why is it important to share at the end? Hope you guys enjoyed the story. Thank you guys so much, and stay tuned for our next story time at 11 a.m. every day. Take care.